Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen. So let's get right into this video, and thank you for all my subscribers, and if you are new here, thank you, and don't forget to hit on that subscribe button so that you will not miss out on our future videos. Thank you, and please no derogatory comments. Thank you. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Start with the step. So Ogungbe, the whatever Soro by DNA is okay, but talk about the other things as well. But what did they say? But that's only acting movie for one. Outcome of everything, nothing more. Last year, 2024, nothing more. But last year, nothing more. But going to Sakamo, the feet of Jessica. Going patapata, all of my visiting, Emma worry. We know that. But we'll continue as long as I buy Jila Raw. Don't let me. Tanri, Tan Rujumo, Tanji. We'll continue to ask. Ikiloppa MOHBAD. Kiloppa MOHBAD. I say that again. I like him mute.
Onílé, báwo.
Dára ní sà, olórí ẹbí ẹ̀ka sàn sà. Kí gbogbo ilé ẹ̀ka sàn. Okay, everybody in the comment section ẹ̀ka sàn. Ẹ ṣeun gan sà. Dára ní mo wà sà. Ẹ ṣeun àná sà.
Kò tó pẹ́. Ẹ kú oríire àṣejá àbájáde iṣẹ́ yín tẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ rérè ń bẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Owó náà lẹ máa fi pa lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ọlọ́run sà.
Owó lẹ máa fi pa.
Amen sir. Thank you so much sir. Gbogbo ẹni tó ti lọ wò náà mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o. Àsàtàná àti yìí ti 51,000 views. And that is a lot. So thank you so much everybody. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Ẹ ṣé gan.
Onílé, my send account to you. Gbogbo one big to kálẹ̀ fún owó epo yẹn. Èmi náà fẹ́ rí epo. Onílé, my send account to brother and
Ládàtà ni sẹ́ ẹ ṣé gan. Ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀gẹ́ sáyé fàkìsìkò tó ń sọ nǹkan kan. Ẹni tí ò tí ì lọ wò ó kànjọ kán lọ bá mi wò ó Smart Rat ní title ẹ̀. Ó wà lórí Àpáta TV. And ní ọjọ́ Saturday, is it a Friday or Saturday tí olórí ẹbí bá wà ń ta, mo máa wá síbí, mo máa béèrè question kan àbí méjì nípa fíìmù yẹn. Ẹni tó bá gbà correctly, ó máa gba 10,000 naira. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, you watch it from the beginning to the end because the question can come from any angle. So ẹni tó bá gbà correctly, ó ní give away 10,000 naira, then ìyẹn máa gbà. Thank you so much. Ẹ ṣé gan. I appreciate it. God bless you all.
Ìyá ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ bó ni. Ẹ jẹ́ máa play nǹkan tí mo play.
Somebody would.
ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ mọ́dà.
Ìdán Làgàtà Happy Sunday sir. Olórí ẹbí.
Bóòni.
Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ pẹ́ fún wa sir. Onílé àjọ ń lọ ń bo bó ṣe ń lọ sí mi o. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ní PA. Èmi ní PA. Ẹ̀rẹ́wà ni mò ń lọ wo view yẹn. Wàá tún lọ wọ́n tún Ọlọ́run ṣe o. Ọlọ́run ṣe o. Àwọn olórí ẹbí ẹ ṣé gan. God bless you sir. Ẹ ṣé gan. Ikú ò ní payín fún wa báyìí. Ẹ ṣé gan ọmọ olóore. Ẹ ṣé gan sir. Làgàtà idán gangan. Happy Sunday.
Ó pọ̀ yìí yàrá sọ̀rọ̀.
Mo fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ olórí ẹbí. Ẹ ṣé gan sir. Mo really appreciate yín. Ẹ ṣé gan. Ọlọ́run á máa bá mi dúró tẹ̀yìn náà. Then mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ executive producer movie yẹn, the person of Moskiberry Mosumola. Ẹ ṣé gan. Mo really appreciate yín. Ṣé wọ́n pé tí yàn bá ní àrà nínú lẹ́ẹ̀mí tí ó bá ní owó láti fi execute ẹ̀, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí àrà kú mọ́yàn nínú. So ẹni tó gbówó lẹ̀ fún mi tí mo fi ya movie yẹn, òun ni executive producer. Torí àti kó àwọn actors jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò easy ara. Gbogbo wọn pátápátá náà gbowó títí dórí equipment, títí dórí hotel ta stay fún sí ní gbogbo bàtà fi ń lọ ya iṣẹ́ yẹn, títí dórí mọ́tò tó ń lọ tó ń bọ̀. So she's the one that sponsored that movie, and that's why she's the executive producer. I really appreciate her so much. God bless her where she is now. Thank you so much, Musty Berry. God bless you. I shake it go. Gbogbo mi tẹ́yìn náà táwọn ọmọ ìsìn náà bá dé wọn ara láàánú. Torí tí ó bá ń ṣàwọn, màá kàn ní, mo ní oríṣiríṣi stories bẹ́ẹ̀. But tí ó bá ń ṣe pé àwọn ló sponsor ilé ìsìn, ó kàn máa wà nù lébẹ̀ náà ni mi ò nílé ìyá mi nílé ìṣe kankan. So thank you ma, God bless you. Ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you sir, olórí ẹbí.
Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí èmi náà mo ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ olórí ẹbí ẹ ṣé gan sà àmọ́ lóore torí pílátífọ́ọ̀mù yìí náà wọ́n try fún wa gan ẹ ṣé gan sà àmọ́ lóore o thank you very much sir.
Ẹ ṣé gan.
Somebody can now argue that why will Baba MOHBAD choose a DNA center? The reason is not far-fetched. There is a checkered history of what Lagos state officials have done during the corona inquest. Now, let me give you the background. Now, this is the fear of my clients. Okay. There is a checkered history where they took MOHBAD sample. It took them almost 8 months. After they took the sample, now it was Baba MOHBAD, the Aloba that paid for go and do autopsy. They are supposed to do autopsy to ascertain the cause of death. They didn't conduct the test until after Baba MOHBAD went to Brekete and make noise about it. This was what is in the public space. Now, when the result eventually came back, it came back as inconclusive.
Are you guys seeing it?
Okay, where did you even do it? They said MHS in US.
Lawyer, ẹ gbàgbé ti MHS. Nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe ti MHS tí ò work out, we did our own. Níbo ni wọ́n ti ṣe yẹn náà? Níbo ni result yẹn wà? Ẹ gbàgbé MHS, Mr. Lawyer. Ẹ gbàgbé MHS, we did our own, don't we? Àbí Lagata. Ṣé àṣẹ títí wá ni? Yeah, Deborah. Deborah. Ẹ bá mi mute ẹ. Deborah, èwo lórin tó gbé wọlé?
Members, yes, now the Aloba family wrote an email to MHS that confirmed that you received MOHBAD's sample and you conducted an autopsy. The response they gave, we have the response. They said they don't have such name as MOHBAD, the Ilerioluwa Promise Aloba. They didn't receive short sample. That was their response. It's on Punch, it's online. Punch publish it.
You see, you guys are not seeing all this from the MOHBAD side though. Now that phone where we see them Wunmi post, now you not going to see. This is the truth. You can see them online. Go to Punch. Do you see the? You guys remember that the corona inquest test came out? Everybody know that it was inconclusive after 8 months. Are you seeing who was manipulating who? Please, sorry.
The question is what has gone underground? Who did what? These are their fears. These are their Aloba fears that it appears somebody somewhere is pulling a strings. How can you say that you cannot ascertain the cause of death or so?
Just speak by tomorrow. I'm looking for okay. Àti Debbie, orí lẹ fún oúnjẹ lọ́sàn-án. Ẹ wọ́n ṣe àṣẹ bá mi mute wọn. Debbie bá mi, wọ́n láyé ọmọ ló ti kọ́ ọ̀kẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú ṣé mi ìdí sọ́ọ̀tì yẹ má bínú o. Ẹ má bínú, mo kí gbogbo ilé, mo kí gbogbo àwọn panelists. Happy Sunday everyone. Gbogbo àwọn commenters.
Orin Jésù lẹ gbé wọlé. Ẹ ti gòkè tẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ orin Jésù, ẹ yí padà. Ẹni kan yí padà.
ẹ ṣe wà ó kí gbogbo lé.
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Happiness ni Facebook mo ti ní pé wà láìfù wọ́n dẹ̀ kó tó di pé wọ́n wá ṣe ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú mi. Ẹ ṣe my sister.
Ìranù tán ṣe lánàá là ń gbọ́. Ìtí lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá Mohbad wá ṣe lánàá.
Ó ti gba lọ́ọ̀yà ni ó ti mo rò pé wọ́n ní lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ ti lọ.
Ṣebí lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀mí tó ṣẹ́ gbà lélẹ̀. Lọ́ọ̀yà mi tó ṣẹ́ gbà lélẹ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yógún gbé.
Tó fi gbógun ọmọ tó fi jogún ọmọ ẹ̀ àbí? Tó fi claim ogún ọmọ ẹ̀ láti jogún ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Mi gbọ́ rí láyé mi àwọn ọmọ ni mo rò pé máa ń para wọn torí ogún bàbá. Etí Joseph máa kọ́kọ́ rí tó fẹ́ parẹ́ lórí ogún ọmọ ní ìrírí mi gbọ́ rí láyé mi nílẹ̀ Yorùbá láì ṣe Fúlàní. Ó ga.
Òun ló ti gbọ́ yẹn. Chairman ẹ máa bọ̀ lókè. Nǹkan tẹ́ ń retí náà ṣáà ti ṣe yìí. Kí lẹ rí mú bọ̀ bẹ̀? Kí ni point tẹ́ rí mú ń bẹ̀? Kí ni point tẹ́ rí mú ń bẹ̀? Kí ni point tẹ́ rí mú? Ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ.
Somebody who died less than.
Wàláì mi ò rí nǹkan kan sí nǹkan tán ṣe yìí. Mi ò rí anything bẹ́ẹ̀. Mi ò rí anything bẹ́ẹ̀. Because lawyer ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ government kò sọ̀rọ̀ autopsy títí wa tá a lọ ṣe. Toxicology títí wa tá a lọ ṣe. Phone forensic títí wa tá a fowó iyebíye ṣe. They never talk about that. They're only talking about the one government did. So ìtawà lọ ṣe nǹkan tá a fowó iyebíye tá a fowó GoFundMe ṣe níbo nìyẹn wà? Kí ló yẹ tí wọ́n sọ ń pa yẹn? Because rubbish ni gbogbo ilé ìtọ́ lọ ṣe lánàá yìí. It's rubbish.
3-4 days. He was buried, they exhumed him. You said because they buried him after 3 days. They exhumed somebody after 10 years. They will still determine the cause of death. In US, in UK. People are now saying you cannot ascertain the cause of death.
Imagine.
No. These are the fears. Now, what triggered the issue of DNA? Let's be clear.
Share my bar mute. Àṣé mi ni moderator gan mọ́ ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lẹ chairman ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Ẹ má bínú ariwo wà ní background.
Ẹ ń ṣèkó ọmọ yín. Ìkómọ.
That is ne. Jaka ma sọ ti wa lọ. Another Oyinola has landed. Wọ́n ti rògbò ní Naija.
Kí ló rògbò?
Another forensic expert tó tún dé yẹn. That is ne.
Yes.
Let's just, for me on this matter now, no sentiment now. I'm not speaking whether I'm a fan or I'm not a fan. I'm only speaking based on realities at TV watching. Adura ni ká máa gbà fún ní àwọn tó bá sì fẹ́ o. Adura ni ká máa gbà fún Mr. Joseph Aloba. Nítorí pé kí ni DNA tó fẹ́ ṣe yìí débi ṣe rí o. Ó ti gúnlẹ̀ láì tí ì ṣe rárá. Ó ti gúnlẹ̀ láì tí I doubt what máa ṣe at the end of the day ní gbogbo prospect kọ́tẹ́ mi fi ti mi gbọ́ o nǹkan tó kà kalẹ̀ o kí ló kọ court pẹ̀lú DNA kí ló kọ court ta ló fẹ́ sanwó ta ló administer process láti sinẹ́ ló fẹ́ sanwó DNA.
Kí ló wá kan kóòtù pẹ̀lú ibi tí mo ti ṣe.
Onílé ló fẹ́ determine bó ṣe máa ṣe bó ṣe máa gba sample bó ṣe máa transport you understand. Nǹkan tí bàbá ń sá fún tó fi sá lọ UK nítorí pé Lagos ó ti pé ọ̀rọ̀ Lagos state of government ó ní bá nú òkè jẹ́ kí n gbé sá. At the end of the day kóòtù ti fẹ́ torí wọ́n ti rí ìgbọ́n àwọn máa tọwọ́ bọ̀ wọ́n máa torí bọ̀ títí wọ́n máa sọ pé káwọn ti máa ṣe o nobody will know Aloba will not know wàá dẹ̀ kówó lẹ̀ wàá dẹ̀ lọ ṣe o dẹ̀ níbo tó ti ṣe.
Rubbish ni ẹ.
Àdúrà ni kí àwọn tó bá sì nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá yẹn àdúrà nìkan máa gbà fún bọ àbọ̀ràn tèmi ni pé tí wọn bá ti jẹ́ kí alọ́ba kó superintend the process yẹn alọ́ba ọ̀ṣà lè ṣe test kó wà positive kó lè jáde kó ní negative ni can he do such a thing? I'm not sure he will do that. I am not sure. Òun ló ní ọmọ, òun gan ló fẹ́ kí ọmọ òun ní ọmọ láyé. So tó bá lọ ṣe if it is positive, he's going to announce to the world it's positive. I don't think it will be positive and will now come back and say no, it's negative. I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. But now you have hijacked this process from this man and you want this man to pay. So how will you be sure if it is positive or negative? My advice to him is this. Tọ́ọ̀ bá ti gbà kó pretend nǹkan tó fẹ́ kówó lẹ́fun kó jáwọ́ kó ló wò ṣe mọ́. And he is the head of the family, he is the Aloba family. Let them go to their family and determine whatever they want to do to this matter. If they want to see Wunmi for the rest of their life, so and if they don't want to, so be it. Èèyàn kì í sọ síbẹ̀ kó kú síbẹ̀ ẹnu la fi máa sọ ìdí la fi máa jókòó. Orílẹ̀-èdè yìí lọ́jọ́ bí gbogbo wa sí. Ẹnìkan apárò kan jáde kan lọ́nà tó wà lẹ́yìn. If he's man enough, tó bá ti sọ fún pé bó ṣe kà á lẹ́yìn náà lọ́sẹ̀ máa ṣe o. Aloba should dissociate himself totally from that process and throw that process into the garbage. Come on, bá láì fún wọn lọ. Tó bá yá títí, bọ́mọ bá dàgbà, wọ́n ní ilé tó dàrú àbí ilé tó sì ń tò, ọmọ alẹ́ ibẹ̀ ò tí ì dàgbà ni. Kọ́fẹ́ tó kulẹ̀. That man should not be partaker of this ruling. And I'm appealing to that barrister Ogungbe to go and appeal that ruling at the High Court. That ruling cannot stand. See, Bawiagu, say it and die. That one is sure. Rubbish ruling ni magistrate court here give. How will I bring money? A minimum kówólẹ̀. Ẹ máa lọ gba sample ibi tẹ́ ti fẹ́ ṣe mi ò ní mọ̀. Kọ́ dẹ̀ gbé result wá nǹkan tẹ́ bá kà kéde fẹ́ kí n gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ and I'm going to pay for it. I appeal to Barrister Ogungbe. Appeal that judgment. DNA belongs to the family. All you need to do is to give the rights to the head of the family and the litigant to go ahead and conduct the process. Nǹkan tẹ̀mí sure tó dá mi lójú ni pé the result cannot be positive and Aloba will come out to say it is negative. That one I stand to be corrected on that. Aloba will not do a thing like that. Aloba will not do it. He will be happy. See, he will be happy at the end of the day. So why do you want to take over the whole process from this man and blindfold this man from the whole process? Social welfare. I want about social welfare. I want about transport and the location of the test will not be known to the parties. What sort of rubbish ruling is that? Who gave that ruling? That ruling should be appealed immediately and should not stand the test of time. And if they insist, better and Babashenia, Aloba should just do away and just count himself out of that process as okay. At this case, I'm not doing again. I'm not doing again. What rubbish is that? I'm just going to confidence in Lagos State with what you have done. Now you are still putting petrol on the fire. This is absolutely preposterous and nonsense. I rest my case.
Lagata ṣe bọ́n tiẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ bímọ kan sí Amẹ́ríkà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tí Jamaica.
January 3rd and the January 3rd ni wọ́n ní pé January 3rd ni àwọn máa ṣe ọmọ yẹn fún wa níjọ́ birthday MOHBAD gangan wọ́n ní special package ni so wọ́n náà máa ṣe ẹ̀ fún wa ní January 3rd so à ń dúró dè wọ́n àwọn tí gúdẹ̀ tí lọ mú wa kọ́ wá ṣe paternity fraud nípa à ń dúró dè wọ́n àyè fún wọn benefit of doubt bóyá lóòótọ́ ni so kò jẹ́ ká mọ̀ because wọ́n ní nation MOHBAD original baby they don't do DNA done so àwọn blogger lè jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé our wife so à ń dúró dè wọ́n So
DNA pẹ̀lú tani from womb to womb. Ṣé ẹ̀jẹ̀ tiẹ̀ lọ́lọ́ ni àbí tíṣù tiẹ̀ lọ́lọ́?
Oni baba MOHBAD lọ́lọ́, oni baba MOHBAD wà wẹ̀ ọ̀sọ̀.
Òkè wọ́n gba sample baba MOHBAD.
Ọ̀sọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ oni baba MOHBAD kó original bí baba MOHBAD gangan mọ̀ pé it's MOHBAD baby, it's MOHBAD baby, it's donation.
January 3rd today.
Original baby, so only January 3rd. Wunmi, me I told you, Wunmi, original MOHBAD baby. So Andrew do.
All right.
January 3rd lo.
Ami.
Ave go me show MOHBAD lo mo láyé. You understand? So that ni pé ọmọ MOHBAD wà ńbẹ̀. So Andrew
All right.
January 3rd, February 3rd, gbogbo ẹ̀dá ń tọ́. Kọ́lọ́n máa ṣọ́.
Ọlọ́run ṣọ́ wa jù gbà ẹ náà lọ. Ọmọ bí.
Olé ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Kújọ́ mẹ́ta o.
Ìjọ kan pẹ̀lú.
Kí ló tá wá ń gba ọ̀rọ̀ DNA yìí tó tó báyìí? Kí ló dé? Kò sọ́lọ́gbọ́n nínú kámpù Jòsé ni. Ṣé bí sáǹpù MOHBAD yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Kí Jòsé lọ ṣe tí a ti MOHBAD náà? Ṣé bó lóun tẹ̀ ti ṣe rí? Tó bá ti ṣe rí lóòótọ́.
Ìyẹn mo fẹ́ béèrè pé kán tó lo bàbá MOHBAD, ṣé bàbá MOHBAD ti bìlí pé òun lòun bí MOHBAD náà?
Àfi tí ò bá ń ṣòun ló bí MOHBAD ló kù. But he should first go and do his own with MOHBAD's body. Tó bá ti ṣe yẹn, tó bá jẹ́ pé òun ló bí MOHBAD, kò ní ìdá ti bẹ̀rù náà. Kọ́ lọ gbé result wọn tó bá fẹ́ gbé wá. He will now have a reason to even sue Wunmi seriously and sue Lagos State if they bring a wrong result. If he's sure he is the father to MOHBAD. So mi rò pé ó ní ìdí ká máa gba ilé ibi gba ọtí. Ó yẹ káwọn tó wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó bá lọ́gbọ́n nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní tọ́mọ bá gbọ́gbọ́n kúkú. Àwọn òbí ẹ̀ máa gbọ́gbọ́n sísìn. It's very simple.
Ọmọ bíi fẹ́ǹtì nǹkan tó ń dùn mí jù láwọn káàmpù bàbá yìí. Èyí tó máa ń dùn mí jù. Wọ́n á ti jẹ́ kíkan bàjẹ́ tán. Eléyìí tó yẹ kó fi sùn. Eléyìí tó yẹ kó gbé mu òun lọ́ fi wẹ̀. Kí ló ń wò ń sìn? Àtìgbà tí wọ́n bá polúṣùmù tán, wọ́n ṣáà máa ké ẹgbàmí ìbò sí o lọ́sẹ̀ máa ké at the 9 minutes. Àná ni mo ṣe lísìn sí pọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ tí mo gbọ́ jọ́dún ẹ̀sẹ̀ mọ́ ọ̀gbìn. Kí ni mò ń gbọ́ ìṣe tí mi dì í? Is this guy okay? Is this man okay? By now I expect that kí n ti gbọ́ pé àwọn ti file appeal to that ruling. You can appeal a ruling. Not only judge, you can appeal a ruling. So you are not satisfied with that ruling.
They don't even need any appeal. Josie should go and do his own with MOHBAD's body first. To confirm pé ṣé mi ni mo ni MOHBAD. Tó bá ti jẹ́ truth ló ni MOHBAD. Kó jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ now. Then he will now compare the result with the one he did with MOHBAD. It's simple. Kí ni yóò le tó yìí? Àwọn tó ń fẹ́ kàn ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. Tó bá appeal, wọ́n kàn dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú ni. All he needs to do is do his own with MOHBAD. Tó bá yẹ pé òun ló wá bí MOHBAD. Then I will compare results tó fẹ́ gbé wá fóun. It's simple now. Kí ló le tó yẹn?
Onílé Ọlọ́run lẹ́bí kan burúkú ṣẹlẹ̀. Can anybody máa bá ẹ̀ dán rú gbogbo parapara? Can anybody bá ẹ̀ dán rú? Can anybody bá ẹ̀ dán rú?
Ẹja ṣe kíní one by one ẹjọ.
What sort of nonsense is this? Okay, sir. Ọlọ́run ní yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi débi kọ́tì ẹ̀fẹ̀ bá mi dán o. Sórí ẹni tí bá tó kọ́ ládùn fún ọtí látòrí dúró. Àwọn ẹbí tó kò ní dúró wò tán. Ta ló ń bá fà? Láti bo síbo. Ọ̀dọ̀ ìsọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ń gbọ̀nà kọ́ọ̀tù lọ. Èmi ò ní báyìí gbọ̀nà kọ́ọ̀tù alẹ́ yẹn lù. Máa di àwọn bàtálíọ̀n mi síta ni pé ẹni báyìí ò fẹ́ rí ládùúgbò ìlú kò wọ́n bí ilé kó kọjá.
All right.
Àánú àlọ́ bá ṣe mí o.
Ẹjọ ṣé a máa jẹ́ kí woman submit submission wọn tán.
Mr. Lati, èmi máa ti drop submission mi. Màá lọ wá lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn bí aká aya lọ́gbọ́n máa lọ DMA. Ariwo lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ń pa, ariwo òṣì lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ń pa. Just think outside the box. It's simple. Think outside the box. Ní tóun bá ṣe pẹ̀lú MOHBAD, ó get ready or ó lọ ṣe mí báyìí pẹ̀lú MOHBAD. Then kọ́ wá gbé result fake wọn dé. Tó bá ti gbé fake wọn dé, he will now be able to sue Lagos State and let everybody know the shoulder role to Lagos State to play. Adé lè sue Wunmi àti even hospital tó ti ṣe. Ewa ni gbogbo pàlàpàlà kápọ̀ ń ṣe rádaràda ààrẹ tó lọ́gbọ́n nù wọn. Ẹ wo, ẹ má ṣe tí ń lọ jàre ẹ ṣe.
Verity.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Really important, you know, but I like to be unbiased. Actually, Baba MOHBAD doesn't have rights. Let's put it that way. I know where I'm going to. Requesting for DNA from Liam, and this is the reason. The only person that has the legal right is the father, the biological father, whether it's MOHBAD or Endobashabi. But the only reason, see Baba MOHBAD, Throphy name, the reason to question for the paternity, not because we are even going to telling the judge, okay, I'm suspecting for infidelity, it's not even a reasonable excuse. Take out my if you grant access for that. The only reason if it back DNA story Baba MOHBAD is when there is estate issue, inheritance, or custody, whatever. And when it comes to custody, Baba MOHBAD has to actually prove beyond reasonable doubt to the court that Wunmi were capable of taking care of that child, which I don't think there's any proof personally out there regarding whether she's unfit to take care of Liam. So that one, even when the Baba MOHBAD's lawyer submit a ruling to counter whatever anything, is still not going to stand, and this is the reason why. Somebody man náà fẹ́ gbà okay, ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ ká ṣáà gbà wọlé kí bàbá ṣe tí wọ́n lọ́tọ̀, Wunmi ṣe tí wọ́n lọ́tọ̀, kí court náà ṣe tí wọ́n lọ́tọ̀. Let me tell you something. If only Baba MOHBAD's own comes out negative and those two people comes out positive, the court is still going to decide, and her decision is going to be positive as well. So, Omadia 2/1. Chamani pé torí pé àwọn MOHBAD nìkan lórí tí wọn nìkan ló jẹ́ negative, wọ́n máa ní kó kí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ negative. No, it's still going to be. So regardless whether they do it kìíní kan, tèmi ni pé àbá gangan ló fòkùnfà wàhálà yìí. Even if tẹ́ bá ṣe mọ̀ pé yẹ̀sọ̀ ọmọ yìí kò ń ṣe ọmọ yín láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀, doing the right thing from the beginning is always very crucial. Anything can happen at any time. Nǹkan tó sún wa débi báyìí náà nìyẹn. Because know how, the test is going to be positive. Wọn ò bá ṣe tí wọn lọ́tọ̀, wọn ò bá ṣe ń yankí, ṣé wọn ṣe autopsy ni, níbo ni result jáde. So if you cannot actually come outside and do the right thing from the word go, so ọ̀rọ̀ issue torí ẹ̀ náà àwọn náà ṣe manipulate, I will say like táwọn náà dodge, táwọn sòní, táwọn sọ síwájú, because he knows himself. Wọ́n máa ti sọ fún wọn that it's going to be positive, except I don't know. So bí mi ṣe feel, because Chama was saying something where why don't she might see court she be thinking about court has to be involved because estate issue is already inclined. If there wasn't any property anyway, it does not have any stance of even requesting for DNA in Baba MOHBAD, and that's honest. So bó ṣe rí nìyẹn, because nígbà tí olóògbé tó wà nílé ayé, even though it might be having its own suspicious kìnìkan, result tóun ṣe, test tóun ṣe, if they have the proof of that test, you can also use that as a backing. Ìpè kí ọmọ àwọn ṣe test báyìí lórí ọmọ yìí, result tó dẹ̀ jáde rẹ̀. Baba then a good stand that actually fight for that. That's another good angle. So, but she really, I did get 2/2. Then everybody will be suing each other. Because then you feel it, thank you.
I don't know if every question color of Verity. Looking at what MOHBAD told his dad while he was still alive, we pay Wunmi on ṣeṣekúṣe pé òun ká pẹ̀lú èèyàn kan lórí bed. Going by what MOHBAD told Prime Boy, tí Prime Boy dẹ̀ sọ fún bàbá wípé reason tó fa ìjà tí Wunmi àti MOHBAD tó ń jà ni wípé nípa paternity ọmọ yẹn wípé òun kọ́ ló ń lọ ọmọ àbí nǹkan kan. at least tí èèyàn bá ti kú tá bá rí ẹlẹ́rìí tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, don't you think wípé bàbá Mohbad ò tí ní enough reason náà, ṣé bàbá Mohbad ò tí ní enough reason náà láti béèrè fún paternity yẹn wípé ókè o fún mi láti gba ọmọ yìí wọlé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìkan náà àwọn ọmọ wa, fún mi láti gba ọmọ yìí wọlé wípé yes ó ní entitlement sí property gbogbo nǹkan tí ọmọ mi ṣe sílẹ̀, ó ní láti béèrè fún DNA ọmọ yìí. Don't you think he has the right looking at those points, man? My question.
Thank you so much for that question. That's actually a good one. But word of mouth is not enough. It's not enough proof. The only proof that can save Baba Mohbad, because say we don't say want, okay, is it suspicious? Okay, and somebody have video evidence. The only person that can challenge the paternity gone on a legal ground, either more legally or non legal wise, is Mohbad. Even until we go he can go to the court and request for people to inform more based on any reason. You understand? But when it's now coming from an house, a third party, no. But the only reason why a third party can be involved is when a property estate, people are involved. Or we are okay, custody ọmọ yìí o, we should take ọmọ yìí o, you know, I want to see influence, maybe like substance use influence, all those things like that. But go should be a one-time evidence. You have to collate that evidence for a number of months to years, and it can also prove traces. But yes, in got only negative impact on your money. You have to substantiate that very well, which I don't think we have any evidence of that. Bad has evidence of that. Okay, only pay your call, that's still under suspicious. It doesn't enter. It cannot even go anywhere. So you consider your one so it can't fly. The only way it can also just opposed to that is if Mohbad also did a paternity test, a DNA test on that child. Told them the results in lower to have family any copy in lower. She understand. One by saying a copy lower, they can always look at the address, everything, and and tell the whoever is being done, please can we get a notarized copy from your hand? Just also like, okay, got that more of fake or some or manipulated. This is a true copy. This thing has always been contested by the father, Koto passively. She understand. But later on about so even if Wunmi does her own, comes out with positive, then court did their own, comes out with positive, might get 2/2. So which somebody has to let go of one. But if I did his own to be negative, and those people comes out to be positive, we'll still consider by the issue, still gonna be positive for us. So go to share them. To the estate one involved, property wise is involved. That's what gave Baba Mohbad a legal right to even challenge it. And then there's even a pending court case. Loripoki, Omo Moshalai, Amudean Rubuja, and combine by Yahoo Yeleni or one way. A control fún wọn ní good ground, òun ni tó bá ṣe autopsy ọmọ yẹn, and wọ́n dẹ̀ ní all that evidence surrounding okay ó dà pé ìyàwó yìí ó ní ọwọ́ nínú ikú ọmọ wọn. That one itself, they can
to confirm bóyá ọmọ wa ni could also be of help tí wọ́n fẹ́ render fún Wunmi tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ọmọ yẹn ni, because Wunmi, according to what Baba said and the family of Aloba, Wunmi has never been legally married into that family. So you are not legally married into that family. Are you sure she has right to claim what belongs to their son in this kind of a situation, man? Thank you, man.
See, whether she's legally married or not, it's not a stance. Okay.
All right,
even if she's legally married, there's no way on ground done by the deceased. Okay. So in the absence of will, so let's say she was legally married and she went through the court and she's legally married. In the absence of will on ground.
Ebi mo ń bọ̀ jọ̀tọ̀ fẹ́rítì ìjọba àṣekẹ́ lè dẹ́rọ ẹni lóhun ẹjọ́.
So she's legally or not. So it still doesn't make any differences based on this.
All right. Ebi. Ebi kò sí ńbẹ̀. Isaac.
Wàhálà tí ẹ káàsán.
Yeah, báwo.
Ẹ káàsán sá. Yes, sir. Nǹkan tí mọ̀mí Fẹ́rítì sọ yẹn èmi ò gbàgbọ́ o, èmi ò gbà báyẹn. Yorùbá ní gbogbo wa. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yín sìn. Now, for example yín sìn yìí, kí ìyàwó mi kó lọ gbóyún wá níta, kí n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé oyún máa lè ní. Nítorí pé mo fẹ́ràn ìyàwó mi kí n gbà láì kó bímọ yẹn. Kí wọ́n á sọ fún àwọn mọ̀mọ́ mi àti bàbá mi pé tó ọmọ oyún tó wà nínú ọmọ mi yìí o, èmi kọ́ ni mo ní o. Nítorí pé mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyàwó mi. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi pẹ̀sìn kó wà ní láàrin gbogbo wọn báyẹn. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi kó wá di pé gbèrègbè ọ̀tá mi wá kú. Nígbà tó ọ̀tá mi wá kú, nǹkan ogún mi, àwọn fámìlì tèmi wá yarí pé tó lágbájá o, ọmọ yìí o, ọmọ àlè ni kì í sọmọ wa o, kò ní pín sí nǹkan ogún mi. Àdúgbò yìí máa ń sìn pé kò ní pín sí nǹkan ogún mi, àwọn tó jẹ́ ọmọ ti tèmi gangan, àwọn ní pín sí nǹkan ogún mi, kí àwọn èèyàn wá yarí. So possible wá yẹn. N ò lè ẹ́ bá gbà, fámìlì mi ò lè ẹ́ bá gbà láíláí, because ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ yìí o, ọmọ àlè ni. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi sì kì í ṣọmọ mi, kì í ṣọmọ bíbí inú mi, bọ̀ nítorí pé mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyàwó mi, mo gbà tọ́, so kò ní ẹ̀tọ́ tí mi ò kọ wíì sílẹ̀ kó di pé mo kú. Tó bá wọn bá kọ wíì sílẹ̀ ni pé tó nǹkan báyìí ẹ̀fọn lágbàjá, bọ̀ tí mi ò bá fi lè kọ́, sọ̀rọ̀ mi ẹ̀sìn kò ní anything, nǹkan tó bá jẹ́ bó bá kan mọ̀mọ́ rẹ̀ òun náà ló kàn. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi rẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó bá ti lè kan mọ́mì rẹ̀ òun ló kàn, because kì í ṣọmọ bíbí inú mi. Kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí anything tí àwọn ọmọ tèmi ó bá ti kíni tó ń bá pín. So nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ yẹn èmi ò gbá wọlé o. Wọ́n àti bàbá ti fi lè mọ̀ tí ọmọ gangan fún ààrẹ ti sọ fún bàbá pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Bàbá ní láti challenge ẹ̀ tó bá proof tó bá mọ̀ pé yes òun ló ṣe kíni ọmọ rẹ̀ ni, kò ní ìdí pé à ń lọ sí court. Bàbá ní láti challenge ẹ̀, ṣé máa wá rí nǹkan pé òkè nǹkan báyìí ọmọ mi sọ nǹkan báyìí fún mi tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ ọmọ mi sọ nǹkan báyìí fún mi, àwọn weaknesses rẹ̀ wà, mi ò wá ní challenge ẹ̀ rárá o. In fact wọn ò tẹ́ lé bá yíbò dán wò, gbogbo yẹn tá à ń ṣe, gbogbo yẹn tí yóò bá ń ṣe yíbà ní sè, wọn ò lé ẹ bàbá yíbò dán wò láíláí. Ọmọ yẹn ò ti jẹyàn rẹ̀ níṣu, wọn ò tẹ̀ ní gbé lọ sí kóòtù kankan, ọmọ yẹn yóò ti ṣe kíni, yóò ti jẹyàn rẹ̀ níṣu. Sọ àwa Yorùbá là máa fi gbogbo nǹkan falẹ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé yíbò ni wà láwọn òbí wọn dáa, anything tí tó bá jẹ́ títọ́ ọmọ wọn tó bá wà ní position ọmọbìnrin yẹn, wọ́n ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀ padà lọ́rẹ̀, wọ́n ti already gbà, wọ́n á máa fà á. tó gbélé tí àbá MOHBAD ṣe yìí tí wọ́n ṣe rìndìrìndì tó ẹgbẹ́ ibo ni wọn ò bí wọn dá ibo ní fámìlì tèmi gan kò tiẹ̀ lé bá mi náà wò. So that is all this.
All right. AB Olaoluwa.
Yeah, Castle. Royalty. Equidometa. Yeah, lórí bàbá máa ń parọ́, bàbá yẹn mi ò trust ẹ o. Bàbá yẹn gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ kàtàkàtà ni. Ṣé yẹn? Bàbá yẹn fẹ́ fi ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá yẹn sọ fẹ́ fi wá ojú rere. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n wá lọ ṣe DNA tó lọ bọ́ sí pé bóyá MOHBAD ló ní ó fẹ́ fi fojú wọn mọ́ra etiquette because of the property ni bàbá yẹn fi sọ statement yẹn. Ṣé evidence gangan wọ́n ti destroy evidence autopsy àti kìnnì wọ́n dẹ̀ ti destroy gbàdá dẹ̀ ti destroy yẹn wọ́n wá another miss pé òótọ́ káráàlú ṣáàlì mọ̀ pé aṣáàgbìyànjú mi believe bàbá yẹn for one kìnnì mi ò believe ẹ̀ tí bàbá yẹn bá sọ pé ẹ gbà pé irọ́ ni mi believe bàbá yẹn mọ́ because the public has already tried. Wọ́n kówó, wọ́n ṣe everything, the effort, àìsùn, àìwo everything láti make kan tẹ̀ sí autopsy. Autopsy ẹni ò bá ti fún wa ní a good decision. Lórí DNA yẹn, àwọn kan gbẹmọ̀ kí wọ́n máa roundabout, kò kàn máa roundabout ni. Ṣé mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn, ṣé bá ṣe pé everybody ṣáà stand lórí justice? Bàbá yẹn gan ó ti jẹ́ kí justice sue most people. But àwọn tó true fẹ́ justice ẹ lọ́kàn pé no, we need to stand and láti stand lórí justice yìí ni wọ́n dẹ̀ stand like brother ẹ stand and we thank God for your life. Lágbára Ọlọ́run náà máa dúró tẹ̀yìn náà. Lágbára àtàwọn tó stand with their full mind Ọlọ́run máa dúró tì wọ́n. Ó dáa kéèyàn rí justice but lórí DNA lórí kíní yẹn DNA yẹn bàbá yẹn sọ pé ọmọ yẹn sọ fóun. Bọ̀ ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ń dùn mí ni pé bàbá sọ pé ọmọ yẹn sọ fún yín. Ṣebí nígbà tí wọ́n raise DNA lẹ́tú tó ń sọ pé ọmọ yẹn sọ fún yín. But ìgbà tó ọmọ yẹn sọ fún yín pé DNA ni tó sọ everything kí bọ́ọ̀dì bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn tó wà kó tó ṣe everything ṣebí ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe pọ̀ mọ́ autopsy everything ni kí result ẹ̀ dẹ̀ jáde at the right time kí wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ sí court everything ṣe. But torí pé autopsy ti wrong, you know, emphasize on DNA. DNA go kan wá. It's your family matter. Ọmọ ò bá bí ọmọ àlè kò bá ṣe ni this is the family matter. Nǹkan tó kàn wá ni pé autopsy kò dẹ̀ show result pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ yìí o. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ yìí o. Tí ẹ bá fún wa ní good result, we not even talk about DNA. It's your family matter. Kò kan aráàlú pé ọmọ yẹn ó bí ó ṣe anything because ọmọ yẹn nígbà tó bí tí MOHBAD bí ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ṣe aṣáàrí fídíò tẹ́ pọ́ ń bọ́ ọmọ yẹn jó tó ń bọ́ ọmọ yẹn ṣeré ọmọ yẹn kà jẹ́ victim ni sínú family yẹn victim lọmọ yẹn torí àánú mi máa ń ṣe ọmọ kékeré because victim ni ọmọ kékeré tí ò mọ nǹkan kan kan bíyàn kó dẹ̀ wọnú family tẹ́ pé this family ọmọ yẹn gan tó bá dàgbà á máa wò pé irú family wo lòun wọ̀ yẹn because a victim kọ́ ló má jẹ́ kí kọ́mọ wa wọ victim tí kò dáa ni because bàbá yẹn is a useless man. They waste ẹ mọ owó tán waste ni ẹ mọ owó kẹ máa fún lọ́yẹ̀ ilé lówó ẹ mọ iye owó tí bàbá yẹn ti waste ni bàbá yẹn ó waste a lot of money and kò dẹ̀ sí any good result for good 2 years níbo wọ́n lọ wọ́n wá emphasize lórí DNA. DNA does not concern wa nǹkan tí ò kì í jẹ́ kí n dá sí most ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn pé no kí ni mo tiẹ̀ fẹ́ kí la fẹ́ sọ because nǹkan tó kó fún wa evidence láti push the case kò fún wa ẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀ DNA yẹn nìsín tọ́lọ́ bá máa mú bàbá yẹn tó bá lọ jẹ́ pé MOHBAD lónìí kí ó yá kí ni tún ni next. Bàbá yẹn just ó kàn jẹ́ òótọ́ ó fight for justice but your aim on your justice is different from the aim of the public. The public wants a real justice, true justice, but aim for Baba to survive this life, to survive, to come back, láti enjoy rẹ̀ ni, to come back to do your own song, to come back to do another thing. That's the aim of the father. If you have a real justice, Autopsy ni wàá ti stand. I want to see it. I want to follow it. I want to do this. I want to. But now you want DNA test. You want to emphasize on DNA. For what? Ibi tó tẹ kó ti emphasize kó ti lo ogun kó ti lẹ́ẹ̀fì tó lò náà. Ìgbà yẹn pín owó ni now. Everybody pín owó ẹ̀ pín share. Ẹ̀ ń ṣe studio. Ẹ̀ ń ṣe everything. If you don't studio that way, when you get a good result, ẹnìkan ṣoṣo nínú a good justice fighter láti team àwọn brother láti everybody, they can donate everything for you. Tí wàá dé wàá happy when you have a real justice. But you don't have a real justice. Òun pín owó, òun kọrin, òun wọ chain bishop, ẹ̀ ń wọ kiri. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ fẹ́ get justice? You know? But lágbára Ọlọ́run máa find justice fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Adura tèmi gbà nìyẹn. Wípé Ọlọ́run máa find a real justice fún. Because going on DNA, èmi ò tẹ wo side bẹ̀yẹn. But real justice tèmi wò ni pé the autopsy and everything, ó ní kíní. Lórí DNA yẹn, anything can happen. Ó lè wà positive, ó lè wà negative. Tó bá wà positive, well and good. Tó bá wà negative, what next? Ẹ ó bímọ síta. Ẹ kí wàá ní tó bó bímọ síta kí ni? But kò tí sí evidence, concrete evidence láti nail case yìí. Because ìyàwó lè bímọ síta now. Tó bá bímọ síta, no problem. Ẹ ti get, but real concrete, kí ló fà á, kí ló pa ikú ẹ̀? Kí ni nǹkan tó inú ilé wọn wà now tó fi kú? Wọn ní ọmọ tó bí wọn lọ́mọ tó bí tó ṣe anything, but inú ilé náà wà. Kí ni evidence? Where's the CCTV? Where's everything? No concrete láti nail case yẹn. Ibi tá a ti ń ṣe mistake nìyẹn. No concrete. Lè lọ sọ́dọ̀ George kẹ́ wá máa ní kíní kan àwọn ṣe lè kẹ́ máa kàn tójọ́ lásán. I need evidence láti back ọ̀rọ̀ yín. I need the everything. But bàbá ò rí evidence. Autopsy wọn rí nǹkan kan. Kíní kan wọn rí nǹkan kan. Gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kí bàbá ṣe wọn rí nǹkan kan. Lórí DNA tó bá wá sọ pé DNA yẹn is positive or kò ṣe anything. Kí ni wọ́n wá fẹ́ ṣe? Wọ́n á lọ court. Wọ́n wá ní àlè ló ṣe. Ó yàbò làlè ṣe pa. Ṣé George daft ni? George ò daft now. Àwọn kankan mi wà dé pé when you tó bá produce tó bá ṣe evidence làwọn èèyàn need. Wọ́n need àlè kan ní kíní kan. Kí àlè yẹn ní ṣé ó wà nulẹ̀ ni? Ṣó wá everything ni? Ṣó wá gbogbo ẹ̀ ni? But ṣé mọ̀ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó lọ. I swear bàbá dẹ̀ ti fuck up láti ilẹ̀. Wọ́n ti bà case ẹ̀ jẹ́. Only God can survive this case. Only God ló lè sọ pé bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ máa rí just only God lèèyàn support pé ní ẹ̀sìn. Because the DNA or no DNA, the positive or no negative can't lead to joy if you don't have a good evidence. Ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you.
Damlog ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ mama debiti.
Brother ti lápẹjẹ ti sáré sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ṣé rí evidence àwọn bàbá yẹn ní evidence wọn ò gbà wọlé ni. Tí ẹ bá rí ní corona inquest wọ́n ṣe kò sí any evidence tí àwọn bàbá yẹn mú jáde tí wọ́n fún lọ́ọ̀yà wọn. Òun náà ló fà á nítorí òun náà ló fà á tí wọn ò fi rí autopsy àti toxicology yẹn wọn ò fi rí kankan mú jáde. Bàálà tí ṣé ẹ máa sọ fún mi pé bí Nàìjíríà ṣe tó àbí bí wọ́n ṣe sọ pé wọ́n lọ ṣe kinní yẹn nílùú Èkó kò ní sí anything tó máa rí mú jáde nínú nǹkan tó lọ ṣe. Ádá ìjọ tó kú ni. Ṣọ́nà mi ẹ̀sìn tó bá tẹ̀lé fún wa ní ọjọ́ tó kú yàtọ̀ sí ọjọ́ tí wọ́n pírẹsẹ̀ntì that is the number one evidence. Ṣọ́nà mi ẹ̀sìn wọn ò rí kankan mú jáde. Wọ́n ní ẹni tí àwọn tó bá ní ojú kan ṣe kí ni kan máa rò. Bàbá yẹn ní ẹni tó ń protect ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu òun ni bàbá yẹn fẹ́ lásán òun ni wọ́n ń ṣe kí ni òun ni wọ́n ń sọ ní kóòtù ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu òdẹ lé ṣe kí ni kò lè ṣe kí ni yìí. Tí ẹ bá rò bàbá yẹn ní àwọn ẹni ó lẹ́ni tó ń protect nínú family rẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ kí any evidence ó jáde. Ẹ wo gbogbo evidence tí wọ́n try láti mú jáde wọ́n bàjẹ́ ni o. Wọ́n bàjẹ́ ni. Àwọn tó ń lẹ́ support bàbá yìí sì ní wọ́n rí gbogbo kinní yìí. Wọ́n lọ́pọlọ wọ́n rí gbogbo kinní síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ náà wọ́n sì ṣe kinní wọ́n sì wà lẹ́yìn bàbá yìí. Kí wọ́n ní nǹkan tó ń jókòó tì kí ni nǹkan tó ń jókòó tí wọ́n ń ṣe nínú justice for MOHBAD. Kí ni wọ́n ń jókòó tí wọ́n ń ṣe nínú justice for MOHBAD. Nígbà tí gbogbo evidence tí wọ́n ń wá common autopsy. Ẹjọ́ ẹni sùúrù ẹni wọ́n ba evidence. Common autopsy wọ́n mọ̀ bọ̀. ẹni sùúrù ẹni wọ́n bà evidence jẹ́ àbí ṣé bàbá stand for justice ní tòótọ́ ẹ mọ̀ mí.